All right. Are we live? Are we live? We were live, and apparently it was the wrong live. Gotta love technology. Aha! And apparently it was the wrong live. Gotta love technology. Fantastic. Hello, and welcome to day 6 of English Transformations live classes. I've only been going live for 15 minutes, but the technology, I will blame the technology. It sent me to a random live and not the one I prepared. So sorry to you guys who were waiting. Thank you for waiting. Sorry to my kids for being bored for an extra 15 minutes. And sorry to the people who were on the previous random live, which was nice. I'll blame myself. It's only my own fault. It's always my fault. It's always your fault. And once you can accept that it's always your fault, you will get much better at everything you do. When I was learning to ride a motorcycle, my teacher said, if you have an accident, it's always your fault. So if you fail a test, yes, the test is hard, but it's always your fault. Sounds horrible, I know, but it's true. All right, where are we? Let's go back up here. What a wonderful disaster. Alexander, good morning, or good evening, I suppose. What are you doing? I was live, actually, and then I wasn't, and now I am again. So, all right. Apparently Matt is watching me. Hello, Matt. How are you? Make a nice little gin cocktail for your lovely lady. Natalia. Hi, Paul. Hi, Natalia. I'm going to get that book to you very, very soon. Look at that. That's very nice. Not only Paul. Good morning. How are you, everyone? That's very nice, Kaz. How are you? Hopefully you are safe. What else have we got? Andressa. Andressa. I think Andressa might be English for saviour, because Andressa just messaged me and said, are you live? I can't see you. And now you can, which is good. So I just spent 15 minutes saying why I'm going live every day and presenting some grammar. And Thomas Johansson, wherever you are, hopefully you haven't disappeared forever. He said it was a good example. And now I'm going to have to do it again. So there you go. Hopefully, like my t-shirt says Saigon, it shows off my complete lack of muscles in my upper body, but never mind. Quarantine should make me get a bit stronger. Anyway, if you have any comments or questions, as always, please put them in the comments section. If you would like me to correct your sentences, that's where you write it. And this is day 6, and I'll be going live every day during quarantine because I don't have much work at the moment, as lots of people don't, because students have lost their jobs, so they can't pay for study. That sucks. So I want to try and give back in the little limited way I can by going live every day, so you can keep learning English and I can keep learning and getting better at what I do. And it will make me get up and out of bed or off the couch watching old football games on YouTube or playing Mario Kart with my kids, who are starting to get good and beat me. All right, I'd love to know where you are from. If you don't want to write in the comments, that's totally fine. If you want to be a voyeur and just watch, that's cool. But I do like the comments. I do like the interaction. Anyway, today we will look at a little bit of grammar, 2 subject-verb agreement rules that lots of people make mistakes with. One is really tiny, and even the best, the people who speak very, very well, make mistakes with this sometimes. And then one thing that mostly happens when you are writing and your sentences become bigger, you make some mistakes because it's a little bit tricky. We'll have a look at that. Alexander, I know it's probably late in Brazil, but I've got two idiomatic expressions and they're based on music. One is Motown, one is Australian rock. So that will be cool. And then maybe a phrasal verb or two. My kids will draw some things. You can guess what those things are. We might play hangman. Who knows what we'll do? The battery might run out. Never mind. Anyway, let's go to here. Well, that's not going to move, is it? That's going to move. Okie dokie. All right, this is going to be number 1. This is going to be number 2. That's going to get a little bit smaller. So these are the things that people often make mistakes with. As I said, you make lots of mistakes. Students make lots of mistakes. I make tons of mistakes. And I'm a native speaker and a teacher. And when I'm learning another language, of course. So the mistakes are cool. Don't worry about that. Make tons of mistakes. Who cares? The more mistakes you make, the better you get. Whether you're a teacher or a student, it doesn't matter. So embrace the mistakes. And if anybody laughs at you, well, laugh at them. Who cares? So enough of my motivation. It's not very good motivation. We're going to have a look at these ones here first, indicated by number 1. And they are indefinite pronouns. Everybody, everyone, everything, somebody, someone, something, anybody, anyone, anything. It's almost musical. And nobody, nothing, and no one, of course. I haven't put those in there yet. The two that we're going to look at really are everybody and everyone. A really, really short example sentence that maybe even my wife would say. And her English is fantastic. But I'm going to pick her because that's who I listen to most. And I do listen to her. Might say something like, everyone are. Everyone are ready. I would hear that many, many times. If I'm going to hear a mistake, it would be that. And it's not, I know why you make the mistake, because every indicates lots of people. Usually there is a group of people, right? So it makes sense. But what can't speak can't lie. It says here, singular verb. So if we take him and cross him out, or her, and we write is, there you go. Super simple. Probably you understand. Lots of times when you're learning rules like this in a class or on a video, it might make sense and be very, very easy. I know that. And then you go and do your test, and your writing test is riddled with errors. There are just mistakes everywhere. So well done if you know, but you've got to be able to use it. It doesn't matter if you know the rules. Yes, you need to know the rules to be able to use the rules. That helps a lot. But it doesn't matter if you just know the rules, because not a lot of tests are going to ask you that. The IELTS examiner is not going to ask you, do you know the rule about using indefinite pronouns and how the subject and verb agree? They're not going to do that. They just want you to use it. So, use it, I guess. Anyway, let's get rid of him. If you have any questions or would like to write an example sentence, I would love to see it. Get away. All right. Oh, a little bit of a record. 13 people watching. Unlucky for some, but lucky for me. It would be nice to just go up and up and up, because my goal is to help 10 million people in 5 years learn English. That's a big, big, hairy goal. So it'd be nice if you could share with your lovely friends. Tell them to like and subscribe, because the best thing for you to do for your English, these 3 best things: like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Prove me wrong. Do those 3 things: like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and then in 6 months' time, tell me your English is not better. I bet it will be. Anyway, number two. These are different types of subject, of course. All of them can be subjects. And now I'm going to give you an example. If you are clever enough, you would know what is under that little black mark. Hopefully you're not clever enough, like I wouldn't be. Now I'm going to give you an example. Let's use Kaz. You can answer this if you want. You just watched it on the other live. It is books and magazines are good for your English. Cool. Books and magazines are good for your English. Would you agree that that is good? You alright, May?
Yeah.
You alright, Lil?
Yeah.
How have you got 3 headphones in?
No, we have.
Alright. Sorry. So books and magazines, that's good. That's very good. Let's change that colour. We've got books. Well, books are. Magazines are. And books and magazines are. Right? Fantastic. Now let's give you another one. We'll put it down here. We'll go reading books and magazines are good. We'll put 4 there. For your English. The sort of thing that lots of people would write, because you focus on, in that sentence, you focus on each little bit. So you would look at something like, all right, reading books. Yeah, I read books. Books and magazines, good. Magazines are, of course, magazines are, and then good, something's good for your English. Okay, that's a good sentence. You think magazines are makes the sentence correct. However, the subject really is from reading. So we've got reading books and magazines. And it says up there, look, let me reveal, singular. Let's go with red again. Reading books and magazines, cross you out, and in blue we'll put is. Let me write it again. Reading books and magazines is good for your, this beautiful writing, good for your English. Now if we have that sentence, I appreciate a lot that magazines is good just looks terrible on its own. So when you're writing and you're focusing on just little sections, it's going to be a disaster if you do that. It's the sort of mistake that lots of people make. Would be ideal if you didn't. The best way for you to get better and stop making mistakes is to make more mistakes very quickly. Now, of course, you need to learn from your mistakes. If you keep making the same mistake over and over again and you don't learn from it, well, that's not a good idea. So people who say, learn from your mistakes or make mistakes quickly. Yes, make mistakes quickly. People say that. Make more mistakes. Well, that's only part of it. As I said before, learn from your mistakes. Yes, make mistakes more quickly. Make more mistakes than anybody else, as long as you learn and get better. Right? That's the way. More motivation on English transformation. Anyway, do we have any comments or questions? Do we? I would like it. All right. Hopefully that makes sense. Let me know if it makes sense. Staying at home is good for your health nowadays. Is this phrase correct? Let's go there then, shall we? Let's go there so you can see a big view of my face. Don't click finish, Paul. What do you do? Thank you, Alexander, for your sentence. Staying at home is good for your health nowadays. Is this phrase correct? Well, yes and no. It's not actually a phrase. It's a sentence, isn't it? A phrase doesn't really have subject and verb. But I'm becoming a teacher now. Sorry. Yes, it's fantastic because we've got staying at home. That's correct. And staying is. That's correct. And good for your health. That's good. Fantastic. Well done. You obviously had a good teacher when you were studying in Australia. And I've still got the Havaianas. All right. Fantastic. Anybody else, if you wish, comments down below. Let's go back to the iPad. Hopefully there's nothing naughty there. Look very strange, doesn't it? With Face ID. Let's write another one. All right. Here goes. Now I did have some questions yesterday. Questions to I had the best one. Yes, you did. Hopefully that was me. All right. I did have some questions on Instagram, online, on WeChat. Lots of places. Not lots of questions, but lots of places. So what did I have here? Bear with me a couple of seconds. I had. Let's go hither. Hopefully you can't see this. No. Oh, you know what? Let's not do that. Joe! How goes it, Joe? Hi. Not sure exactly what this is, but I'll do it. Hello, Joe. Hi, I'm a big fan. Can you say hi to my friend? His username is I Swallow. Nah, you almost got me. Joe, well done. I like that. Very clever. You silly boy. Good English. All right. You almost got me. I like that. Well done, Joe. All right. If everybody could clap for Joe. You're welcome. You probably should have said, I'm sure you'll pull out instead of through, but there you go. Joe. I shouldn't have tried that on a linguist. No, you shouldn't. And I am a cunning linguist. Hopefully you understand that one. Anyway, enough of that. Clever boy, try again. Don't do it. That's all right. I don't care. I'm going to use it next time. All right, other questions besides people wallowing in ice. This one. All right. What did we have? We had... And hello, Alex. Alex. Where are you? How you going, Alex? Hopefully you and the little one and the big one are fine. We had this question from Roxy. What's that new comment? I don't even know what it is, Joe. Do you need to learn English, or do you just want to show off? Who knows? So we'll leave that for later, shall we? This one was from Roxy, so hopefully you are watching, Roxy. It's the difference between stop plus ing and stop plus, what does she put? Stop plus infinitive. There we go. Joe says I have to pronounce it. Joe, my friend, this is my YouTube channel. I don't have to do anything. All right. So we've got stop ing and stop infinitive. So let's have a look at that. What lots of people might say is I need to, or let's not put need, we'll put I must stop to smoke. I must stop to smoke. Now, maybe it's correct if you are running and you need to, and you can't breathe very well, and you say, I need to stop to smoke. Well, no, that's not true, is it? What that means is you're running, you want to stop, sit down and smoke, because this infinitive means to change your action. Stop one and do something else. So if you are running, maybe you need to stop to breathe. You need to stop to have a drink. And what it could be is I must stop in order to, plus a verb. Everyone should stop smoking, of course, but I must stop in order to, plus a verb, which could be drink, or have a breather, or something like that. So it's stop to infinitive if you are stopping one thing and starting another. Maybe that's only briefly, but that's what it is. If you write I must stop smoking, of course, you probably should, or I must stop making stupid comments on people's YouTube channels. Maybe you could write that. I must stop smoking, it just means quit. I must quit smoking. Easy, right? So the infinitive is stop doing one thing, start another. The ing is quit. Hello, darling.
How many more minutes can we play the game?
How many more minutes can we play the game? Would you like to do it now?
Yeah, I'll tell me.
Yeah? You could come and do it now. All right.
Do you want to play the game yet?
Jennifer Caro, hello. How are you?
The thing that you get what to draw the hangman. So,
Come on, baby.
May's coming as well.
All right, Joe, if you can see yourself able to not make weird comments while my kids are here, that would be fantastic. If you have a serious question, you can ask. Otherwise, see you later. All right, baby, what are you going to do? So right now, my kids are going to draw something. You're going to see if you can guess what it is. Yesterday, I think it was Natalia did very well. She guessed these things.
Somebody gets 3 things.
Somebody guessed 3 things.
I
think that was
remember.
Natalia maybe. So I gave her my book, and she's already got a copy of my book. So we can do that again. Here you go. Are you ready? All right, let's introduce you just in case they don't know. All right. There are lots of them. That's why I said just in case. Lily, look into that camera. So, what's your name and how old are you?
Lily and I'm 5.
Lily and I'm 5. How about you?
I'm Maya and I'm 8.
Eating while talking. Fantastic. All right, Lily, are you ready? Let's move it over there then. Let's go there. All right. Make it easy for everybody. There you go. Thank you.
Now what should I write?
This is the price you pay for free classes. Ready, Lil? Go. You got to be quick though. Okay. See if you can guess.
What is it? I don't know. A crocodile. No. Looks like a pink crocodile.
Hello, girls. Hello, Alexander.
Looks like a crocodile to me. It's not there.
What is it, Lil? Is it an animal?
It's something. It's an animal that eats this food, but it doesn't go away.
An animal that eats food but doesn't go away.
What? That doesn't make sense.
That's not helping, Lily. Is it an animal or food?
It's food for an animal.
It's food for an animal. Is it a fish?
Shrimp. No.
Prawns.
No.
All right, give up.
It's the same thing.
What is it?
Dog bone.
A dog bone?
Is that pink?
It's a dog bone. Lily, this is a dog bone, darling. That's a 5-year-old dog bone. That's not a dog bone. It's a beautiful pink lily dog bone.
Because
but all right.
the paper's white.
Because the paper's white.
Oh, black outline.
All right. I'll draw something now. Yeah?
Can we have 2 goes each?
Can we have 2 goes each? Yeah, sure we can. I tell you what, I won't draw something. We'll play hangman quickly because that's going to help these people. What shall I do? I'm going to do...
Your pocket touching my bum bum.
all right, off you get then.
But I want to sit on you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, ready? You can guess this at home if you wish. You've got to guess a letter. We'll see how well you go.
Yeah. It's on rubber.
Thanks, Lil. So, May, guess a letter.
A.
A. All right.
B.
B. No.
K.
K. No.
Oh, it's a Z. C. Oh, that looks like a 2. P. That looks like a 2.
It does look like a 2. It's
I.
because Daddy's writing is a pizza. Well done, May. All right.
I thought it was going to be zebra.
No. All right.
No, it could be.
Okay,
It has
okay.
a Z.
You two are, you know what you two are? Hard work, but lovely. Hello, Yago Carrera. Thank you for joining. Thank you for participating and putting up with my lovely 2 children who are here. Right now, what I'd like to do is these idioms. Now, idioms, of course, sometimes you guys use them incorrectly. Let's go over here to there so we can see us all nicely. Idiomatic language is good to use, but oftentimes you use it at the wrong time or it doesn't sound correct. But these 2, one of them I might use more often than the other. But you know, you could try, can't you? Where are we? We're over there.
I know what I'm gonna draw.
Do you?
And
it's going to be a little while.
Can I draw so can you guess what I drew?
Later. How about you go over there with May?
Ah.
Okay, she's just getting a drink. All right. So we've got some idioms, and I said they're based on music. They're not really, but I associate them with music. And the first one is, this is for you, Alex, Alexander. Well, it's for everybody, but Alex will like it. Burn the midnight oil. Do you know what that means? Do you know burn?
Yeah.
What is burn?
I know.
It burns something. It makes you turn black.
No, a fire done something and it's burning.
Fire. That's right. Burn is fire, kind of.
No, you make it black.
And how about midnight
something
oil?
black.
What do you think midnight
Well,
oil
it's
is?
midnight oil. Because in midnight there's oil.
In midnight there is oil, not for everybody.
Why
All right.
line on the piece of paper?
What burn the midnight oil actually means is to work late.
Make the
So
oil
midnight,
black.
of course, is the middle of the night. And a long time before electricity, we had oil, midnight oil. And it would be in a little can. We would set it on fire. That would give us light and we could work into the night. So my friend might say to me, Paul, you look
There's
terrible.
A bigger one over there.
Oh yeah. Hey, why do you smile like that? Why are you wrong?
I don't know.
Have
I couldn't see
you been
Thank you for my water bottle.
burning
Ring,
the
ring, 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 ring.
midnight oil? And I would say, no, I had a fantastic rest. I just look awful. Daddy doesn't look awful. Daddy looks lovely. That's what Nanny says. So burn the midnight oil.
Like, where's my water
Bill.
gone? I need it.
All right, there you go.
Yay.
What are you sorry for, Natalia? It's totally fine. And then this other one is
No, because it's
hear it on the grapevine. Do you know what that means? What is hear? Well, that's ear. What's a grapevine?
a grapevine. A vine that has grapes.
A vine that has grapes. Fantastic, May. Super cheeky already. Really, it means to hear.
A grapevine talk.
To hear. No, grapevines don't talk.
Yes, they do.
It means to hear rumours, or you've heard lots of people talking about something. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not, who knows. But hear it on the grapevine means you've heard around that something might be true or not, or happening or not. It's to hear rumours. I heard it on the grapevine. Nice song. I heard it on the grapevine. Marvin Gaye. Joe _ with the funny comments. You might like that because his name sounds like gay. So, you know, go and have a listen to that. Fantastic song. Are you alright there?
I think they're getting.
I'm terrified that you're going to drop that on my iPad or computer or phone. Alright. There we go. Alright, any other comments? Questions? Any weird sounds you'd like me to pronounce? I'll be more than happy to oblige. Here we go here. Alright.
I
35.
didn't bring that.
Iago, do you have any questions? Jennifer, anything you'd like me to teach? Natalia,
I'm gonna tell
any
May
questions?
something.
You're going to tell May something. All right, fantastic. Off you go, baby. Then another one. Let's have a look at another question. While I'm waiting for yours, I'm going to find my other questions.
And that.
It was in line.
And bring your one of this.
I will.
Ooh, glitter.
I. All right, let's have a look at this one then. This was from I, and she asked how to use recently, lately, and these days. No, thank. Oh, you want me to open it?
Yeah.
Not sure if I can open it.
Teeth.
Got strong teeth.
Like
Mine.
Sorry, baby.
Lily likes everything else that's in there.
Well, you must have to go on a diet then.
No, I don't.
There you go. See if you can get that everywhere. Yeah. Alex Takamori, if you're still watching, this is Parenting 101, my friend. So, you know, do what I say, actually, not what I do. All right. So we've got I, who asked, how do I use these words recently, lately, or these days? All right. Well, let's have a look at that then. So with these words, I reckon the tense that you would use. Can you please clarify when to use in, at, or on? Let's have a quick look at that. Can you please clarify when to use in, at, and on? I reckon you probably don't push that, Lily.
Why?
Why? Because Daddy said so. Can you please clarify when to use in, at, and on? No, is the short answer. If anybody tells you that yes, they can tell you the meanings, say I'm going to find another teacher, thank you very much. But I can tell you how you can learn how to use them. Now, you need to be a little bit specific in your question of can you clarify when to use them? And it depends on where you are or how you want to use them. So, of course, you might have in the car or on the bus, you know, private transport and public transport. There you go. So there are situations, specific situations where we might use in or on. And then if it's about the street, are you on the corner or in the corner? So if it is, sorry, I will come back to you shortly. You know, if you've got a corner like that, and this is the street, if you are on the outside, well, you'd be, you'd be on, right? If that was the outside of a corner. If you're on the inside, well, you'd be in the corner. So in your house, TV might be in the corner.
Or in the square.
That's right. But if you're outside the house and there is a plant, well, that's on the corner. So it depends on the situation, usually. But the best thing, what's that, though? More? But the best thing for you to do is learn the words that are friends with prepositions. So these are called dependent prepositions. Things like addicted to. It's always addicted to. Or comply with. Or whatever it might be. So you can go to Google and you can find, just Google verb and preposition list, and there will be tons of them. And then you remember those, hopefully, and use those. But another thing, Alex, for you, which we might have taught you before, is...
Why do you have that thing and why the picture of 8?
Because 8 people liked it, which is nice. Another thing that might help you is it obvious? So if you say, let's say I want to book a hotel room. So I call the hotel and say, hello, Takamori Hotel. I'd like to book a room for the night. You will not ask me, would you like to stay inside or outside, right? It's obvious that it's inside. But I wouldn't say, I am staying in the hotel. We would say, I'm staying at the hotel. So oftentimes, if it's obvious, then we use at. Supermarket too. If my wife calls me or messages me, she's not, or I call her, I'm not going to say I'm in Coles. I would say I'm at Coles because I know that she would be inside. So if it's obvious, we would say at many times. And remember, English is horrible and has many different examples, and you have to change lots of stuff. But if it's obvious, we use at. If we then want to be specific, if I say I'm at Coles and I want to specifically let her know where I am, I would say I'm in the vegetable section or in the meat section. Cool? So obvious, at, specific, in, or maybe on. That's probably left you more confused than before. There you go. At least you're learning. Are you going, girls?
Not forever.
Not forever? That's good. I don't want you to go forever.
No, coming back on there.
All right, nice one, Alex. Thank you for that. It's probably left you more confused than before, but there you go. All right, I recently... That's a great tip. Thanks, my friend. You are welcome. All right, recently, lately, and these days. Let's get this done. The tense that you would probably use would be present perfect. So recently, I have been pronouncing anything my viewers ask me to. Recently, I've been doing that. No matter how stupid the request, I've been pronouncing it. And recently, it means around now. Well done, Phil McCracken. There you go, another one. Pronouncing anything my viewers ask me to. And we could swap recently for lately. We can swap lately for these days, as long as when you use these things you are using the perfect tense, the present perfect. Usually they go at the beginning. I would suggest you put them at the beginning, then you're probably not going to forget them, and that's usually how native speakers use it. Cool. Any other questions, comments? Yes, no? What's up? Phil McCracken, well done. Do you have a friend called Paul Meov? Or maybe Ivor? Ivor Big One. Do you have a friend called Ivor Big One? No? Sick hair, thank you very much. It's taken a long time to get hair like this. So thank you for your lovely comment. Any other questions? No? All right, Natalia, I did say I would send you the book. I will send you both of our other books, considering Alex gave you the other one. I'm going to have to go now. Oh, I've got a question. Thanks, Yago. All right. And you will have to forgive my sarcasm, but I'm very sarcastic. Hey Paul, I got a question about IELTS course. Actually, my first question is if you suggest Cambridge or IELTS. All right, Yago, well, it depends on what you need. Don't worry about what your friends say is easier or better, unless, of course, they are an expert. A lot of people say PTE is easier than IELTS. Maybe that's true, but you do whatever is easiest for you. I don't know why you're doing it. Why do you need Cambridge or why do you need IELTS? If you want to stay in Australia, very possibly IELTS is the thing to do. If you're going to go to Europe, maybe Cambridge. So, you know, I don't know is the answer. I know it's not the answer you want, but it's the answer that you've got. You need to know why. I can help you when I know why you want to do a test. Yago, you know, I think both of them are very hard. Both IELTS and Cambridge are difficult. Either one is probably going to be okay, but they are...
Daddy, do you know what Teddy is? Because not
No, I don't know where Teddy is. Maybe it come alive and ran away.
Here you are.
You know, they're both good. They're both quite difficult. If you get a high score in IELTS or a high score in Cambridge, your English must be very good. But you need to choose based on the specifics of what you actually want. And Yago, again, also I've seen you're the co-founder of IELTS Transformation. Yes, Yago, I'm the co-founder of IELTS Transformation. And in days to come, or weeks to come as well, I'll be presenting the free IELTS course. We usually teach it twice a week, Southport Library and Robina Library on the Gold Coast. But I'll be presenting that on YouTube, on this channel. So if you'd like to join that, you can. It's tons and tons of value, so you should. Oh, Yago, with all the comments. Good. I love it. If anybody else has questions or comments, please ask. All right, Yago, my first goal, it's about staying in Australia. But I also think I'm also thinking about my future goals to study at LSE. I have no idea what LSE is. It's probably a very obvious thing, but I'm a very simple man. So I guess it depends where LSE is. I have no idea what it is. Let me know what it is and I can help you more. Well, if you want to stay in Australia, I guess IELTS is the thing to do, mate. It's not the only thing to do. You could do PTE. What I suggest you do, I'm not the person to give you advice about your future, really. Your immigration agent will know your situation and what you should be doing. Then if he says or she says, do these tests, do a practice test of both. If you want to do an IELTS practice test, you can get an IELTS practice test for free from us. Then do the test. I'll tell you exactly what you're doing wrong and what you need to do to get the score you need. And then you can choose to study that or not. Hopefully that helps. All right. I'll join it for sure. I'm looking for a North to start my study to IELTS. All right. A guide, maybe? London School of Business. London School of Business. There you go. Economics, I guess. London School of Economics, of course. All right, Yago. Hang tight. 1, 2, 3 of the W's. www.ielts-transformation.com.au. There you go. I'm not sure if that's come up in the comments. Hopefully it has. IELTStransformation.com.au. You can go there, put in your name and email address. We'll send you a test automatically. You do all of that, message me again, and then I'll check your work. We can have a consultation for free, and then you might choose to study with me. You might not. Who knows? Fantastic. If you don't have any more questions or comments, then I'm going to be off. We can see it. Well, Jennifer, if you need IELTS, then you can go there as well. Or if you just want to do a test and you don't need IELTS, there you go. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Joe, for the humour. Thank you, Phil McCracken, for the humour. Well done. Alex, Jennifer, Caro, Iago, Carrera, Kaz, Natalia, Alexander, Andressa, Thomas. Thank you so much for your comments. Are we going to see you tomorrow and Sunday? I'll catch you up later, Paul. Catch you later, Iago. All right. You know what? I'm a bit like a policeman. I can't stop. So let me just quickly finish this.
And then we can play the game?
Then we can play the game, that's right. All right, we'll get rid of that. I'm just going to correct this as well. I'll catch you up later. So it's not I'll catch you up later. I'm sorry. I'll be happy to catch up with you, Iago, and help you get your IELTS score. But I do want to correct your work as well. Not because I'm a grammar Nazi, but because, well, a little bit. Because I think it helps you. So I'll catch you up later. Whoa. Didn't know I could do that. There you go. Do now. I'll catch you up later. It really would be I'll catch you later, because catch you up. To catch someone up means they are in front of you and you're running to join them. So it's just I'll catch you later. Catch you later. Yeah, I go. Sorry to be a grammar Nazi, but there you go. All right, very good. And Dresser, yes. Are we going to see you tomorrow and Sunday? Yes. Yes, you will. If you want, every day. I said I'm going to do it every day. So Saturday and Sunday are part of that. Cool?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Friday.
Exactly right, May. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, every day until coronavirus is over, and probably even later as well. So hopefully more and more people will join, more and more people will improve their English, more and more people will get to know my kids, and people with weird usernames will ask me to say weird things, and I'll happily oblige. So there you go. How cheeky you are indeed. Thank you for your time. Don't forget the two best things you can do to improve your English are hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, that's 3 things, and tell your friends. I want to help more people. Iago, cheers mate, cheers, see you later. Have a fantastic day. Stay home and stay well.
I'm